Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow work travelers. Oblix here, back with you today from Just Not Enough Mods 2, all in your face. How y'all doing today? So guys, last time we built this here crazy contraption behind me, which ore triplificates, if that's even a word. You put one ore in, you get 3 ingots out, and it is baller. So, oops, wrong key. There we go. Let's put our hat back on. Today, guys, I want to continue with Mekanism a little bit and build something pretty darn nifty. We're going to need one of those, and we're going to need this here charge pad right there. Pay no attention to the fact that I put the wrong thing down. I blame y'all. It's y'all's fault. Why'd y'all do that? Shame on y'all. There we go. We're going to need that charge pad again. Remember, we used to use this to stand on to recharge our disassembler. We now have a faster way to do so, but we're going to use this today for something else. That something else being, we are going to build a Robit. A tiny little robot helper who is going to help us take care of this world. It's going to run around behind us, it's going to pick up things, it's going to carry things, it's going to be awesome. If you've never seen or played with one of these and you have Mekanism in your pack, you totally need to build one. They're very cool. So, let's get on board building this guy. Now, I have flipped out my crafting table to this one from Crafting Workstation, and I am loving it because it can access the inventories of all the chests around it. Now, it won't get these guys because they're not connected to it, but it will get this one, and this one. So I've moved my things around a little bit, so we're now storing our ingots down here. Of course, this is all our crafted material, and this is all my Mekanism stuff. So we can access all 3 of those. We can take items out of here, we can put items into here. Directly from this crafting table. It is super cool, highly recommended. So let's get on with Mr. Robit. To start building Robit, we need to build a personal chest. Now, personal chest is Mekanism's version of a shulker box, only bigger. Super duper handy. We should have everything we need for that. Some steel, control circuit, chest. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, there we go. So there it is, the personal chest from Mekanism. If we open it up, it is quite large. And you can shove stuff into it. You can pick it up, carry it someplace else, pop it down, and get your stuff out of it. How cool is that? So think of it like a shulker box, only really big. So another cool tool within Mekanism. So we're going to need one of those. And actually, you know what? I'm going to make 2, because we're going to use one as in the construction of Robit, but I think I want to just carry one around with me all the time anyway. Super handy. We're going to need 2 energy tablets. Let's see if we have the resources to do that. Probably so. Oh, we need to deblockify some redstone, I see. And let's go ahead and get... Why can't I just put these in one stack? There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get one more of these. Oh, off camera last time I did put a whole bunch of ore into this input for the ore triplification, and we got a whole bunch of ingots out. So I have a whole bunch of ingots to work with as we need them. That'll be super handy today. Now we need... Probably don't have all these resources, I'm betting. Let's see what we're missing. No, we do. Fantastic. Mekanism chest for the win. Perfect. So we're going to pop little Mr. Robit down here on the charge pad like so. How adorable is that? Now if I open up his interface, you can see we've got 3 buttons over here on the left hand side. This is the home button. This will send him back to this charge pad. This charge pad is his home. This toggles his pickup ability to pick up items. This button just simply allows you to rename it, and of course we will. And I'm going to name him Nashrak. because you guys know my buddy Nashrak, fellow YouTuber. If you haven't followed him, go check him out. But I like Nashrak helping me out. So I'm going to set him to follow by hitting that little F key off here to the side. And now Nashrak's going to follow me around and help me. This will be the most helpful Nashrak has ever been in his entire life. So if I set this to pick up, we've now set him to pick up true. And we go outside. I did go find a jungle off that way, and we brought a few parrots back. Not too far off that direction, just did a little bit of exploring. So let's say I want to take out this little chunk of land here, because it is kind of in the way. Let's set our atomic disassembler to fast. Perfect. And then I'm just going to start banging on grass. And you notice, Nashrak, for once in his life actually being helpful, is running around picking up all of those items. How cool is that? So he doesn't have to be a useless, good-for-nothing, just sitting around sucking oxygen. He's actually a helpful creature in the world. About daggum time. And we'll just let him pick up those last few items and say, oh, look, where did they go? Well, they went into this little chest right here. If we look at his inventory, we see that he picked up all those items for us. Awesome. Now notice, he also has a crafting grid, a furnace, and an anvil. So everywhere you go, as long as Nashrak's following you, you will have all of those things available to you. Storage, anvil, and everything. So if I click on the home key, it takes us back to our initial point. If I click the H button, this is going to send him back home to his charge pad if he's running out of power. If you run away from him, oh, we picked up some bamboo in the jungle too. I forgot to mention that. So we'll be able to make some. This is actually the first time I've grown it, so I don't have a whole lot of it yet. I actually should probably harvest and replant. Or not replant. You don't replant. You just pick up. There we go. So I'll be able to make some scaffolding. That will be super handy. I will dig that very much. I'm going to need some more string, I think. So, also grab some cocoa beans and jungle trees, as well as some other trees. Look at that tree. How awesome is that? Found these trees from, this is from, I think, Traverse. Yeah, the fir leaves. And found this guy, I don't know what the heck he's from Quark. The Sunny Blossom tree, he just uses spruce logs, but it has these beautiful leaves. I really like those leaves a lot. And I found these from Traverse as well. We got a jungle tree, the autumn leaves. So we've got the red, the brown, the orange, and the yellow, which I really like. So grew a few of those. I don't know what we'll do with them, but you don't get any new woods like if this were forestry or biomes of plenty. But you do get the handy dandy, what you call it? Leaves. You get the fancy new leaves. Oop, I have extra seeds. Nope, nope. And there. Okay, so we took a look at little Mr. Nashrak, and he is finally helpful. The next thing I want to do is make just going out and looking at the world a little bit easier. To do that, we are going to make a jetpack. Now, there's two variants in this game, or in this mod pack. There's the iron jetpacks and the Mekanism. I'm going to build the Mekanism just because I love Mekanism. So that's the one we're going to start with. We may build these eventually, but we're going to start with this one. So we need to make one of these compressed gas tanks. Just the basic one is fine. We're going to need to make the jetpack. Perfect. Love having all the resources available. Now, it does sit in your chest slot like it does so, but you notice, look at my armor. I'm down 4 armor chest plates down there right above my hearts. So if I put my chest plate back on, we're all full again. So it's definitely not as helpful to us not as protective of us. So I definitely want to move into a more protective state. To do that, we need to go up to the armored jetpack. So we're going to need some bronze, some diamond dust, and our original jetpack. So we're going to need to smash up some demons. Boom. Let's pop those in there. And we're going to need some bronze. Now to make bronze, we need to... So we can use an alloy smelter from Silence Mechanisms. We can use a... Well, we need the dust, which we don't have yet. There we go. I was like, I know we can do this in Mechanism. You need 1 tin and 3 copper will get you 4 bronze. So I think that's what we're going to do. 1 tin and 3 copper. Copper, yeah. Perfect. But I'm going to need to crush the tin. So we'll put the copper in there. Okay, you can come off of that because it's making woo-woo sounds and driving me nuts. Let's tell you not to pick up things. So there's our tin. We'll put that in there. 1 tin, 3 copper, and we should come out with 4 bronze ingots. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Okay, so we need a block of steel. There we go. And bingo, bango, bongo. And apparently I already had some bronze. Fantastic. So if I take this guy and pop him on our chest plate, you see now we have all of our, we still have all of our armor pieces. So we are fully armored up, which is great. Now, one other thing, once you're using a jetpack, well, I'll tell you what, let's go get this guy started filling up. Now, he doesn't use power like the other things we've seen thus far in Mekanism. He actually uses gas, and the gas he uses is hydrogen, which we're already producing, remember, from this little guy. We need the oxygen for the purification chamber here, but we're just taking and pumping water, we're shoving it in here, it's turning it into its components of oxygen and hydrogen. So the hydrogen is just going to waste right now. So what we're going to do is take our little jetpack here. We're going to pop him in right here, and he's going to start filling up with that hydrogen. And you notice it is pumping out of here and pumping it into the jetpack, and it gets empty. And the machine's not turning on because it's full of oxygen. So I am going to, for the time being, switch this to dumping excess. But remember, I can't leave it in this state where it's dumping excess on both of these, or the machine will never, ever turn off. And it'll consume all of our power forever, which I'm not a big fan of. So I do think what I want to do is build a way to store some gas. Put it maybe right here. I think that will be super useful in the long run. But for right now, I need to build one more thing. Because when you're flying way up there high in the sky and you fall, you are going to take some serious damage. And I don't have feather falling on these boots. So there is a way to avoid that within Mekanism. And is it... And I can't remember the name. No. What the heck is it? Dadgummit. So many things in Mekanism, I cannot possibly remember all of them. There we go. Free runners. That's what I'm looking for. These guys. These are going to help us not take fall damage. Super useful. So we do need to build 2 tablets. Let's just build 2 of those. And then we should hopefully, yes, have the resources to make that. Now, the free runners are charged with electricity, hence why they have a battery in them. So we'll put that in there, let them fill up with the go-go juice. And meanwhile, our chest is filling up down there. Now, we were talking about, I want to get some hydrogen up here so we can refill as needed. To do that, I am going to need to build another one of these gas tanks. So we'll start with the basic tank. And then I want to go up to a more advanced one. See, the basic one only holds 64 millibuckets. where this holds 128. And I think if I remember right, the jetpack holds 24 millibuckets. So I'd like to at least take it up to an elite, which is 256. So to do this one, which is the next up, the advanced, we should have all the bits and bobs for that. Perfect. We're up to 128 storage. And to do the elite, do we have enough resources? We do. Fantastic. So we are all the way up to the elite. We pop that there. Now there is no gas in here at the time, obviously. We need to pipe the gas there. So why am I going there? Why am I going there? Let's go there. Go to the right place. Pressurized tubes. Perfect. So we're going to pop down here. Pop into here. And let's see. Ooh. If we put this here, coming out, that's the side bringing out the hydrogen. And I can leave that hidden if I do that. And then we can go down here. Our little buddy came down here. Ooh, we tore down an extra block that was unnecessary. Okay. Now we can come across here. Oh, we're going to have to come down one more. Boom. Boom. Perfect. And I think this is the spot, right? Yeah. Okay, because I can't really bring it across here because it'll block this door, but I can bring it up beside the door like it is so. And that will work. So let's go take our jetpack out. This guy is currently filling up the cable, but once he finishes filling up the cable, he'll start filling himself back up again. We'll start seeing this cable turn white. Actually, I think he's filling up. Yeah, he's filling up this tank. So we can put Thierce in the tank here. He'll start filling him up instead. Our free runner should be done. And these need to be on our boots, like so. Now you see we take a fairly large armor hit with those, and that it's, well, not a huge hit, but a decent enough hit. It's an armor and a half. Now imagine that with the chest plate would be a big issue. You know, we're below half. So that's why we want that armored jetpack. So we're just waiting on that guy to finish filling up. Alright, that's good enough for now. So if we go out here, you will want to make sure that you set your controls. You will want to scroll down till you find Mechanism. And you want to make sure the armor mode switch is set to something you can use. I use the number pad keys. And that's going to change the mode. So if we look at ourselves, now if I press the spacebar, we go flying like an eagle. If I let go of the spacebar, we fall like a rock. But notice, we did not take any damage. I'm going to go up again. I'm going to fall again. No damage. Thanks to our free runners. They are consuming energy to protect us. You see they're on 2434. I'm going to go up again. We're up past a jungle tree. We're up past the cloud layer. And fallen. You notice they're on 2280, so they protected us. They also, and this is something some people are not going to like, they also give you step assist. Whether you want it or not, you're getting it. So I'm not pressing space to jump up the hill. A one block gap, it's just going to help you out no matter what. Then we have, so that's one mode of our jetpack where we can fly up and then just fall by letting go of the space bar. Now, if I hit the number 4 key, which is what I have set for my armor control, it's going to switch modes and put us in hover mode. So if I go up, now I'm not holding the keyboard at all, and we're just floating in the sky. I can move forward, left, right, back, is a little bit slow, but you are, you know, fully stable, and you can work on high places. You can pull out your atomic disassembler, do construction, whatever you need to do. And then another mode is just jetpack off completely. You can run around the world and jetpack's not going to do anything. You want to be careful, not leave it on, because every time you jump, it's going to be wasting fuel as you know, try to move around the world. But man, it is super handy to have, to just like, oh, I want to see what's going on up here, so let me boost up here real quick and see what's what. Or, oh, I want to build something on top of the portal here, let me just boost up here, jump up and handle it, no problem. So super, super handy. Did our buddy go into the nether? Nashrak, you moron. I think he went to the nether. Did he really? I bet he did. Hey. What? What? Why are you in the nether? Wow. Look at this raiding party. Holy crap. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Dang. Wow. Just wow. That was massive. Too funny. Look at you. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here, homie? You guys are just walking through my portal. You did. Alright, come on, Nashrak. Back to the real world. Did he go in? Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I still have those teleporty pants, which I'm not a huge fan of. Ow. Ow. You with us, little buddy? Alright. Now he's going to have a hard time getting through this door. Oh, he did okay. He will hold the door open, though. You got to be careful. Oh, I have one right in the heart. No. Or is that the groin? That might be the groin. Alright, so yeah, we've got our jetpack. We can pop that up in here and get it charging up again. And check our boots. Oh, they didn't use much at all. Perfect. No, not take out. Let's put back in. Alright, so I am going to take our jetpack here and go do a little bit of explorating. So the last time I went out, I went off in that direction there. And it's pretty much just found a jungle that way. So I'm going to see, I think, what's this way and maybe what's in between here. You know, we'll kind of start doing the cardinals, and then we'll go this way and then fill in this gap. And then we'll go, you know, that way and fill in this gap. And then we'll have this last little gap to fill out. This is mostly ocean, and I think that's mostly ocean. So that's why I want to start up in here. So I'm pretty much head that way. And we'll bring our little buddy with us. And I'm in the cow pen. That's the wrong key. There we go. So he'll follow us. He'll teleport to us if need be. Not the fastest way to transport. Running is probably a little bit quicker. But this is a good way to get over these ravines and such. So let me do a little exploring, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, I haven't been traveling far at all. You can see our house is just 300, it's under 400 blocks away. We're up here in this fir forest. And we got an autumnal woods over here. But you see what I see right there? And I caught this little smoke column was the first thing I saw that caught my eyeball. But there is a village down there. So I think we need to go have a look-see. Oh, not a small village. Sweet. I wish I'd known it was this close. Oh, crap. I had bad omen. No! I had bad omen. Don't kill my villagers. Oh, crap. Alright, y'all get in your houses. Get in your houses. Are you in your houses? There's one over there. Oh, Iron Golem's going to town. I don't see a bell. Yeah, y'all get in the house. If I saw a bell, I could ring a bell. Get in the... Would you get in the house? Little squirrel monsters. Where is the stupid bell so I can get them in the house? Get dead, Mr. Grayskin. No. Get dead. Where did he go? Yeah, y'all stay here and worry about me. Hey, Johnny. Ooh, we need this. Oh, can we block him in? No, block him in. Oh, dang it. I took it out of construction mode. Now, get in the house. You are a super jerk. Get in the house! Oh, they trashed this poor golem. Why is there not a bell in this village? That's not a bell, that's a grindstone. Cool looking though. There's not a bell in this village. They're all gonna die. We could use another iron golem, guys. If I had some iron, I'd repair you, buddy. 'Cause you're doing a killer job. Literally. Perfect. Well, we got one. I desperately need two. I might have screwed up. Alright. Why are you up here? What? What are you doing, Home Fry? This is not a good place for you. You're weird. Could you please just go in a house? Instead of sweat running, could you go in a house? Of course, he wants to go in the house that I don't want him in. Because I don't want to open it up and let the other guy out, because that's exactly what'll happen. Dude, there's a house right here, look. Why is there no bell in this village? Okay, we can block him in. Now we got us 2 villagers that are relatively safe. Homie, you're killing me here. I mean, I don't mind putting you in there. There we go. You can be reasonably safe there. do need to get light in there. Do I have any light on me? I have torches. Torches will work. I need to go find the rest of that raid. Have some light. There we go. And switch this back into construction mode. There we go. He should be safe now. That gives us 3 villages. Or villagers. Alright, there we go. Found them. Or at least some of them. You're just kind of chilling. Alright, next piece of the raid. Where are they coming from? There they are. Victory, hero of the village. We have vanquished our foes. There's still some Vex in here. You better be careful. Come here, little buddy. Ha! I'll watch you die and suffer. I will take all of these emeralds, thank you very much. Alright, everybody, that's gonna do it for this episode, where we built our little Nashrak buddy who's gonna follow us around and help us out. We built our jetpack, and we took on an unsuspecting raid and came out victorious after many, many deaths. But I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me as always, and until next time, y'all get out there, make some noise. See ya.